and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for December the 2nd through December the 8th. These readings are, first of all, if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you found this channel. I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you will return. And if you are returning, guys, I thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate your love and your loyalty. And thank you for coming back. And these readings are for the collective, guys. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't assume that everything I say here is applicable to you. If you would like a more in-depth, tailored and personal reading, please click on this link here and that will take you to my website and you can check out all the readings that I offer. Now, what else? This is for your sun, moon and rising also. And all the links to the other videos will be down below. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get them all up there, but check underneath and you'll get those links to everything you need below. Now, I have a Facebook group, guys, and I do a live feed every 2 weeks in that Facebook group, which correlates with either the full moon or the new moon. And we look at how you are receiving the energy of the new moon or the full moon, respectively. And whoever shows up, we look at those horoscope signs. And I have my tarot cards on hand to answer any questions. So we have a really good time in that group. It's very positive, it's very nurturing, and it's a private group. So if you would like to join, click on the link below and that will take you, and all you have to do is answer a couple of questions and you'll get in. Now, what else? Yes, another way to support this channel, guys, is through Patreon. Click on that link there and check out my Patreon page. I post things on Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And I am working on a project that will be available to my patrons for free, and there'll be a charge for other people. So they get to see things first sometimes, before I release it. These readings come in 3 sections. This is the intro, then there's the astrology report, and then there's the tarot reading. So I will have skip times to each section below. There'll be timestamps there so that you can skip. If you're checking out your sun, moon and rising, you don't have to check out the astrological or the intro again. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And we have a huge shift in energy this week. We've probably been feeling it a little bit, well, most likely. So Monday, December the 2nd, Jupiter moves into Capricorn. This is a huge shift in energy. It's moved from Sagittarius, which is its home sign, fire and excitement and passion, and it's moving into a earth sign, which is grounding and practical, a very, very different energy. Now it's been in Sagittarius for the better part of a year, and it'll be in Capricorn until December the 19th, 2020. So it's going to be there for just over a year. Now, Jupiter expands our experiences, our knowledge, and whatever actually we're focused on at the time. Jupiter represents optimism and growth and generosity and abundance. And in Sagittarius, Jupiter encouraged us to develop our cultural and spiritual awareness, and to raise our higher minds, to broaden our outlook, and to have faith. Now, as Jupiter enters Capricorn, we now have a different focus. Jupiter in this earth sign of Capricorn will make us more practical and realistic. We're motivated to achieve our goals by visualizing our success. It's kind of concrete. It's very grounded and very kind of realistic. We grow and expand our horizons through action. So it's about doing, not about just, contemplating and thinking of brilliant ideas. It's very kind of grounding. And we're not so easily enticed by get rich quick schemes that we may be thinking of, we may have been thinking of in Sagittarius. During Jupiter's transit through Capricorn, we are less likely to take risks. We need clear goals and strong plans to get tangible results. Jupiter in Capricorn can attract good fortune when we organize and conduct ourselves with integrity, and when we're ethical and mature. We need to be disciplined and committed to a methodical step-by-step approach to realize our goals. We have a strong need for concrete results and security. We need to be aware of a self-serving attitude, though, and cultivate patience and tolerance for weaknesses during this transit. Jupiter is about expansion, as I said before, so there can be a danger of overdoing things. We could expand our waistline, for instance. We can do things that, we can overdrink, overeat, anything that's kind of addictive, gambling. We can have that tendency. So it's really important to be aware of that tendency and not to engage in any kind of addictive behavior. Now, on Tuesday, December the 3rd, Mercury is sextile to Pluto. That's a lovely aspect. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication and thought, and Mercury is in Scorpio, right, which is ruled by Pluto. So we're already in this deep thinking, contemplative, thoughtful communications kind of energy. And then with Mercury sextiling Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, we're likely to delve even deeper into the crevices of our mind. Personal growth and deep conversations and connections are possible. This is a wonderful energy to go into therapy, to do some therapeutic work, or even past life regressions. Now, later on the same day, Venus is sextile to Mars. Now, Venus and Mars are the archetypal lovers, right? Passion. So we can expect passion. And physical, sensual exploration, even perhaps eroticism, and could even be kind of sexual taboos, because, Mercury and Pluto are also, we've got that energy going on. Now, on Sunday the 8th, the Sun is square to Neptune. This is a very challenging aspect and can lead to oversensitivity. Feeling a lack of energy and a lack of motivation. Neptune can be visionary at its best, but with this aspect, it can be delusional. We can easily be duped and lied to. So resist taking any risks or making any life-changing decisions at this time, because we can all be prey to people who are, being a little nefarious and perhaps not telling us the truth. And we too can perhaps hide things and not be so honest ourselves. Now, we can also fall prey to depression or melancholy during this time too. Now, later, about 12 hours later, just over 12 hours later, the good news is that Neptune and Venus will bring your focus to romance and sensual feelings again. So it's a great time to explore creative, romantic, sensual activities with your partner, or indeed go on dates if you're single. It's a good energy to meet someone. It's very kind of magnetic. So love is in the air, guys. Though resist the urge to make any commitments at this time. Without further ado, let's go to your tarot reading, shall we? Hello, Virgo, and welcome to the tarot card section of your reading for December the 2nd through December the 8th. This is for Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo for the week of December the 2nd through December the 8th? Three cards for Virgo, please. Oh, there's one. Two more cards. Oh, there's two. One more card for Virgo, please. One more card for Virgo. Oh. What is happening here, Virgo? Come on. One more card for Virgo. There it is. Ah. All right, now let's go to the clarifying cards for Virgo. Okay. These are clarifying cards for Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo through these clarifying cards for the week of December the 2nd through December the 8th? What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo? All right, please clarify. There's one. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, please clarify. Oh, yes, and please clarify. Okay, lovely. Alrighty then. Let's take a look at the cards. Your cards, shall we? Okay. Okay, the first card out for you is the Temperance card, clarified by the Seven of Swords. Then you have the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Swords. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Alrighty then. Virgo. The first card out for you is the Temperance card, and that is just simply put everything in moderation. It's basically what happens when Jupiter moves into Capricorn. You know, we want to do more, eat more, drink more, have more, buy more. You know, whatever it is, it's more, more, right? So just make your mantra everything in moderation for the next year. That's going to be a challenge. Now, clarifying this is the Seven of Swords. Now, there's definitely crossover here, and the Seven of Swords has come up, which doesn't surprise me because we have the Sun square Neptune, and that's all about delusion and being duped, easily kind of sold, you know, sold an old car lemon. Like people can lie to us, or we can lie to ourselves. It can be that too. But just think about it. Don't make any kind of life-changing decisions or make any huge purchases because they, you know, perhaps it's not what it is, you know, what people have made it out to be, perhaps. And so there's this kind of tendency to be, you know, untruthful. So that's the general tendency. So you can easily have somebody, you know, spinning you a yarn, so to speak, and you can be spinning a yarn too and really believe it. You know, it's very delusional. It's very deceptive. This is deceptive energy that's coming in for all of us. So just be aware of that. Don't take everyone at face value. Don't, whatever they say, take with a pinch of salt. So just be aware of that. And look, you have the Seven of Cups. So there's decisions on the table. You have a choice, several choices. There's kind of confusion here, and that is very Neptune. Confusion, fogginess, not being able to see through the fog, not being able to like make a clear decision, not being able to see situations clearly. So it's really, I always say when I'm really you've got to be rational, got to be realistic and rational. So when you kind of go off, you've got to rein yourself in, rein your imagination in, rein your storyline in, be logical and rational. Usually for the Seven of Cups, seven's an introspective number. So I would always say, meditate. I've even found it difficult because I'm feeling this energy because it's Monday and now it's after midnight on Sunday. So it's early hours of the morning and I'm doing these readings. Couldn't get them done earlier. So I'm hoping to get these up as soon as possible. And this is, it was very difficult for me to kind of get into a meditation. Once I got in, it was hard for me to come out. So the focusing is very difficult during this time. And look, you have the Queen of Swords here, and she just cuts through things to the truth. So you need this Queen of Swords energy. You have to just cut through, be logical, figure out what's really going on, and don't listen to the dialogue in your mind or from others, perhaps. She's not intuitive, right? But she cuts through the BS. She can see inauthenticity in a heartbeat. She knows when someone is, spinning her a yarn. She just cuts through to it. So this is about being very astute, cerebral, and rational and logical. You need to be left-brained. That's what you need to be in order to get through this difficult time. Now, the next card is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is about moving forward, right? And this is very Jupiter in Neptune. It's, Jupiter in Capricorn. It's very Jupiter in Capricorn. And that's the big shift that we're feeling, right? So Jupiter in Capricorn is about planning, making strategic, methodical, step-by-step path going forward to your goals. So if you really do make practical and logical steps and just move forward slowly, you don't have to rush anywhere. It's about being grounded. It's about being realistic. It's about taking those steps step by step. You will reach the Wheel of Fortune. That's when you get paid, darling. Actually, I was just thinking the Sun square to Neptune, I think, is actually on Sunday. Yeah. Tomorrow or Monday is the big energy, the shift in energy from Jupiter from Sagittarius to Capricorn. So anyway, I digress. Back to the Wheel of Fortune. It is turning in your direction. I'm gonna make you love me. Oh, yes, I will. You know I will. That's my Wheel of Fortune song. So the Wheel of Fortune, listen, the Wheel of Fortune is ever turning, right? It's always turning. It goes up and it goes down. Hang on to that Wheel of Fortune while it's going up, because eventually it comes back down. It goes up, it comes down. That's life. We're not lucky 24/7 for our whole lives. We do have moments of not so great luck. So this is really important. These are opportunities that are here now, here and now. So you have to really try to remain focused, try to remain grounded, try to have a clear mind, think logically as opposed to illogical, as opposed to going off on fantasy land. It's raining that, being grounded, and don't forget everything in moderation. Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, social media, comment. I live for comments and feedback, and I always respond. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.